It's almost time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
Live from Albany, the capital of the Empire State, this is After Hours with Joe Bonilla, starring Joe Bonilla. Tonight's guests include Working Families mayoral nominee Corey Ellis, Student Association Chief of Staff Tremayne Price, and comedian Ethan Ullman. Here he is now, Joe Can't Catch a Cold Bonilla.
And I brought it back. The thumbs come back. Hey! Welcome to After Hours. Big show, big guests, but lots of giveaways. Giveaways? A little mix up right there, a little mixed. Anyway, I have a little bit of news. Just a little bit, because we have a lot of show today. Apparently, a downtown Albany truck was broken into where they had over $1 million worth of female products stolen. Yeah, it's like, that's a little awkward. So, Tammy, you need to really try to figure out a different way of getting what you need to get. Anyway, we have a really, really big show. My first guest tonight is Corey Ellis. My second guest is Tremayne Price. And the always incomparable, the inconsequential Ethan Ullman is on the show tonight. It was my favorite right there. So stick around, and we'll be right back. And we're back on After Hours, because I still cannot find a great sidekick. Here's Matt! So what's going on?
Not much. I mean, I'm a freshman, and I decided.
Yay, freshman!
Yeah.
Chris Sally back there's yay freshman. There we go.
All right. So I decided to get into intramurals a little bit.
Yep.
Did tennis. Look at the schedule. My first match, I read the name, had to check it twice because it was my chem professor that I had.
Interesting.
Gen Chem. I don't know if you guys have him. I'm not gonna say his name on there. He's like, he talks like this a little bit.
Yeah.
So I go, but I kind of want to suck up to him. So I bring my chem textbook. So I'm just there Indian style on the court, reading my chem textbook, and he walks in decked out muscle shirt. I'm like, oh, just reading up on how to turn water into gold, and nothing big.
I see.
Yeah. And he was just no, and he whipped out, Jekyll and Hyde, he drinks a potion and turns into a monster.
Yeah.
He drank a potion, he just turned into Roger Federer. And I was like, all right, I gotta face this guy.
Yeah.
And we battled. I don't know if you've seen Dragon Ball Z, but that's pretty much how it was.
Of course. I mean, everybody looks animated when they play tennis, right?
Innocent people died.
Interesting.
He's like, you may be able to ace me here, but you won't ace my class. I was like, all right. It's a good confidence booster, I guess.
Yeah, I guess it is. That sounds that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of confidence boosters,
Yeah.
about that guy, JB Buno.
Buno.
Yeah.
Whoa. Me and Mr. Buno go way back to last year. Mm-hmm. That's really something we really go back to.
All right.
But apparently Tammy did a piece about how he became JB Buno.
All right. So he was something else.
I guess he was.
And he evolved like a Pokemon into JB Buno.
A Pokemon.
Pokemon.
I see. Anyway, we're going to take a look at Tammy's video right now.
On July 2nd, 1988, born in Manhattan, the aspiring 2-year-old got his first gig as a diaper model and then found his love for television and production. It wasn't until he was 20 that his next big break would happen. I asked former director of ATV, Joseph Danger Bonilla, who awoke ATV from a dark slumber, what he thought about this upcoming director named Joseph Blake. When entering the ATV world, Joseph Blake Buno realized two very important things. One, he needed to shorten his name because there were so many flippin' Joes in ATV, he couldn't deal with it. And two, completely cutting out any chance of a social life he would ever have in college, leading us all to believe J.B. Buno might be a robot. Since becoming director, J.B. Buno and staff have influenced more than 100 students to join and participate regularly in Albany Student Television. An impressed President George Phillip had this to say about our new quote-unquote production guy.
A valuable contributor, the ATV production guy is, where's JB? JB does a great job.
A great job is how Big Honcho Phillip feels about JB's dedication. But what does SA President Joshua Sussman think? It's obvious students appreciate J.B. Buno, but what does J.B. Buno think about J.B. Buno? A director who gets apple cider and apple donuts to feed the world is a director for me, and it's obvious that J.B. Buno is Albany's #1 student television director. In your face, Joe Bonilla. For After Hours, I'm Tammy Landau.
A diaper model?
Yeah, you know, I used to be a diaper model, but it's pretty
When?
sexy.
Now
It
or?
was like last year.
Understandable.
Abercrombie called me up. Yeah, did a couple sprints.
I didn't know they made diapers.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll be right back with Corey Ellis. And we're back. And we're back on After Hours. A lot of excitement in this audience. Not like last week's audience.
Yeah,
It does happen.
oh well.
Okay. My first guest is running on the Working Families line for Mayor of Albany. Give it up for Corey Ellis. How goes it?
How you doing, Joe?
Very good.
Doing good.
So, you're running for mayor.
Yes, that's what they tell me. Yes,
That's what
I
they
am.
tell you
Yes, I am.
right there. So you're running on the Working Families line.
Yes, it's a line I ran on 4 years ago as a
Okay.
common council member.
Right.
I lost in the primary, like I did this time, and ended up winning my council seat on the
Right.
Working Families Party line.
Right. And you did run as a Democrat in the
Yes.
primary.
Yes, I did. Yep. And we fell just a little short.
Just a little bit.
As a first-term council member, running against someone who spent over $600,000 and we spent $85,000.
That's not bad, yeah.
And only lose by 1,500 votes.
Right.
I think we showed this city and the people who was watching this race what people can do if you just put some nice shoes, some good walking shoes on, and go door to door.
There you go. Now, you didn't go to UAlbany.
No, I didn't.
You went to Fordham, correct?
Yes, I went to Fordham University. I majored in political science.
Political science?
Yes, I did. And my first job, I started out, I was a community organizer. And going from there, I became a union organizer. And being a union organizer, a lot of people don't know this, is like running a political campaign.
Interesting.
Because my job was to organize new members into the union. And so it was hospital workers mainly. And you would say one thing, and the boss would say one thing, and you would say one thing, and then eventually it came to a vote.
Right.
So that began really my political life.
Interesting.
Working as a union organizer and as a community organizer.
Interesting. Now, you spoke that you had been a community organizer and a union organizer, similar to the president.
Yes.
Which you chaired the Albany for Obama.
Yes, I chaired, and I was the coordinator for the Capital Region for the campaign. Yes.
Very interesting. Now, how do you feel about, because now we're about roughly 11 months into his term. How do you feel he's doing right now?
Well, we have a lot of challenges.
Right.
And when I supported the president, I was one of the first elected officials in the state to support the president at the time. I felt that in order to make sure that the promises that our president campaigned on, to make sure those things happen, we as a community would have to hold him accountable.
Right.
As an organizer, he would understand that and he would respect that. And that's why so many times on the campaign trail, when I would travel throughout the state and in other places and speak, I would always say, if Senator Barack Obama becomes the next president, he's going to want us to hold him accountable.
Right.
That's only how we could beat back the lobbyists and the
Right.
special interests. And we're doing that right now with
Right.
healthcare, and I
Right.
think we're going to be very successful.
Good. Now, one of the major points of your campaign is crime in the city. Right now, considering what happened in August,
Yes.
they had 4 murders in the city.
Yes.
And just recently, I guess my supervising executive producer, Tammy Lando, said there was an incident near her house in the Pine Hills area. I guess there was some muggings that were going on. How would your administration change that?
Well, as I continued to say in the campaign, that these issues are not new.
Right.
They just didn't start. They started because and continue to flourish because this administration has not put its focus on communities.
Right.
And not just rebuilding them, but community policing. A lot of people talk about community policing, but they really don't understand what it means. Community policing is where the police department is in a one-on-one relationship with those people in those communities.
Right.
And when you do that, there's a police presence where the number of the muggings and the things we're having in the communities that we normally didn't have, it's happening because criminals realize there's no police presence in those communities. And in my administration, that's going to be our main focus. And we will do that by providing satellite offices in those communities where people begin to understand that if we're going to slow down the rate of crime in this city, the police department has to play a friendly role in the community. It can't just be an enforcer.
Right.
We have to be a partner with the police department. And in my administration, we will train our police officers
Very good.
with the different communities, because every community is different in the city. And you have to have the police department respect the differences in those in those communities and work with the differences in those communities. And that's what I will do.
Very good. Applaudable. Very applaudable right there. So now, are there any hidden talents that you have?
Hidden talent.
Yeah. I don't know why my writers make all these silly questions, so I always have to say them sometimes.
Well, when the president won, when the president won the night of the election,
Right.
My good friend is David Soares. I helped him become district attorney, and we were the news media cameras. They wanted to go live to him, and something happened, and they said, Corey, you really, we need 5 more minutes, and we have everybody up at the podium,
Yep.
and they're ready for me to introduce David, and then I just they said 5 minutes. So what I did was I began to sing. And I guess you're not supposed to do that when you're a politician, because if you don't pull it off, you look really bad. So that was one of the talents.
Just a little bit.
That night that people were able to see that I'm a very good singer. Very good singer.
Not bad. Not bad. Sing for us, somebody said. Oh, that's funny. No, it's good to have you on. But before you go, we have the After Hours giveaway. And the big thing today is New York Yankee merchandise because of the World Series. Are you a Yankee fan?
Absolutely, I'm a Yankees fan. Absolutely.
Okay, I'll forgive you for that one. I'm a Sox fan.
Wow.
Right here, Joe. That hurts me right there.
I'm so disappointed in you, Joe.
No episode 5 after this. Yeah.
Now, Joe, you didn't say what Sox. Is it Red Sox, White Sox?
Red Sox.
Oh, ooh.
That's even worse.
Anyway, we have this glorious Santa hat full of raffle tickets. If you want to take one out, I will take out what we're giving away. If I can find it down here. There's too much down here, you know. We have a shirt for Chili Cheese Sabathia, CC Sabathia. Mm-hmm. So, you want to get that number out?
Yes, I will.
There we go. Give this first one away.
Now, do you announce it or do I announce it?
You announce number, and then come up here.
58.
Yeah! Is there a 58 in here?
Yeah! Woo!
There you go! Yes! That was awkward, not gonna lie. Yes. Anyway, we have 2 more shirts.
Two more shirts?
Yep.
Okay, 2 more.
2 more shirts.
I know they're all like waiting, so anticipating.
Oh, I know. They're like,
please pick my name. Please
I know
pick my
all
number.
2 people in the audience right now. Yeah.
This is either they cannot write or is that 57, 59?
Someone wrote that in Sanskrit.
Yeah. Just because of that, we can't read it. We're not gonna.
All right. Keep on going.
You gotta talk to you. Oh my goodness. 37.
37?
37?
That you?
Oh, wait.
This is getting bad
yeah,
now.
wait.
All
No.
Oh, there's... What? At you?
Hey!
Come over here, then. There we go.
The young lady in the Hershey shirt.
You know what? Because of all the awkwardness, you win 2. There you go. And we'll do one more for this last
that's
thing.
the one.
Yes. This is the big one. There are 4 glasses and coasters, so when you guys do lose, you have something to drink on first. So.
Okay, here we go. They really need penmanship in this.
Listen, my handwriting's not that bad. That's 39. Yes, you can. Here you go.
That was not a 3.
What's that?
That was not a 3.
Where? It says 39.
That's your man.
There you go.
Hey!
That does not look like anything. Bad handwriting.
That is, yeah.
From Catholic schools right here. So, anyway, it was great having you on.
Thank you, Joe.
Good luck in the general election.
Thank you.
And we'll be right back. And we're back with After Hours. Corey Ellis, great guy.
He was a guy. I liked him.
Yeah.
I could see him.
It's unfortunately that whole awkward giveaway thing.
Well,
I apologize, America, for that. So.
Yeah. Oh well. You sometimes just gotta learn how to write English. And maybe this won't happen.
Just a little bit. Anyway, my next guest on After Hours is the Student Association Chief of Staff, Tremayne Price. Sir, how goes it?
Joe, how you doing? Joe?
Doing fine.
Doing good?
I'm doing fine. So how goes it? How's your day been, sir?
My day's been pretty good. I can't complain too much. I mean, I'm sorry I have to look at your ugly face right now, but I'm just saying.
Okay.
No,
all right.
He's a very handsome guy.
All right. So now, what do you do for essay? Do you do anything?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Things, Joe. I do more than you do.
Okay.
I am the Student Association Chief of Staff.
Okay.
My job is basically I am assistant to the president, and my job is basically to help facilitate any needs of any of our directors or any of our staff in the office.
Good. Now you have the fall concert coming up.
Yes.
And you have Real Big Fish and
Girl Talk.
Girl Talk. Have you gotten to meet any of these people? I know you had Colin Powell come recently.
Yes, we did. We did have Colin Powell come for homecoming for our inaugural speaker series event.
Right.
Went very well. Very, very well.
Very good.
He's a very nice guy. He's very down to earth.
Is he?
He actually, when he got here, he got off the plane. He was wearing a track suit and a baseball cap that said the Bronx on it. So.
That's very. Do you have a picture of this?
I wish I did.
I know. Now, Student Association is known a little bit for the drama that unfolds behind.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, of course not, right?
I have no knowledge of
No
this.
knowledge. Now, is there any sort of tension in the office or anything? I mean, I know you're probably in a tight position to speak about this right now.
Well, I don't think there's any real tension in the office.
Okay.
I mean, in anything, you have everyone has their differences. Things come up, but I think most of them are dealt with, decently on a decent level.
Right.
There are some things that will not be spoken about.
I see. Now, you're originally from Elmira, is it?
Yes. That's right,
Well.
Elmira, yes.
Now, tell me a little bit about you growing up in Elmira. It seems compelling to me for some reason. Because I know we had Dustin Letterman, who's also from that neck of the woods, Southern Tier.
Yes, that's right.
Tell me about your experiences down there. It's your hometown, correct?
Yes, it is. It's
Not adopted, hometown, Elmira, right there. There we go.
Yeah, small central New York town.
Yep.
Not much to talk about. The only thing we're really known for is our correctional facility and the fact that Ernie Davis was from there.
Now, because I know some schools would go on field trip. Now, did you ever go any field trips to this facility?
We didn't actually go to the Elmira Correctional Facility, but we did go to the
You didn't go to the hometown prison. You went to the one nearby.
Yes, there's at least four correctional facilities within a 5-mile radius of. I mean, Elmira Correctional Facility was only like a mile from my high school. I mean,
Yeah.
And
Now people did jump from the high school to the prison and then back, or
yeah, quite a few actually. We actually had some people break out because it's the only maximum security prison without any kind of fence. I mean, prisoners just kind of walk out.
How's that maximum security?
They walk out the front door, And
Do they go out to lunch? They go out to
to
Taco Bell real quick. Oh, I'm gonna take a break real quick.
No, they probably just walk down, like a mile to our school, and probably try to
Take a couple
break in
classes, home ec.
Yeah.
For some reason, that's just a weird image right there. Just going back and forth.
Yeah, it is. You're a horrible host, Joe.
Now, anything else SA has coming up besides the glorious?
Tomorrow, Friday, we have our second SA free day.
Okay.
We'll be out on the podium giving out a lot of free stuff, free coffee. We'll probably be having some cider donuts, so everyone should stop by and get some free stuff.
Free stuff.
Yeah,
SA trying to compete with the show.
That's right.
Speaking of free stuff, because of your glorious position in the student association, we did advertise that we were going to give away some concert tickets.
That's right.
However, you've been so generous, as well as Ruben Engbert, our programming director, to give everyone in the audience tickets for the fall concert, correct?
That's right.
Woo! So the fall concert is this upcoming Thursday.
Yes, next Thursday, the 5th, at doors open at 7. Concert tickets are $10 at Copies Plus and $15 at the door.
Very good. Thank you for coming.
Thank you, sir.
We'll be right back with Ethan Ullman. And we're back on After Hours. Our featured guest, Ethan Ullman.
Hey everyone, how's it going? Yeah, last time I did a crowd this big was when no one showed up at the open mic. So thanks guys for coming out. Really excited about that. Even though this is before Halloween, I'm gonna pretend that it's after Halloween because you're not gonna see this until after Halloween. So yeah, Halloween was a few days ago. Sure we all had some fun and pretty cool. I went trick-or-treating with my girlfriend. She dressed up as Hannah Montana, and I was Billy Ray. Worked out pretty good. So Halloween season, I can only use these jokes once a year, so you gotta just, stay with me, guys. So Halloween, one thing that bugs me is the fun-sized candy bars. They're always so small. Like, how is that fun? Well, I was thinking about it, and I think I know why they're called fun size. Candy bar sizes are based on the enjoyment that a straight man gets shoving it up his ass. By the time they get to king size, this one is the fun size. I don't know if Levi Johnston is in the news again. If anyone knows who he is, he's the one that got Sarah Palin's daughter pregnant. Apparently he's going to be posing naked for Playgirl. And when I heard that, only one thing came to mind. I need to renew. So I'm going to have to work on that. Now, what's an advantage of going to a Christian college? You only have to buy one textbook. That was a little delayed. I liked it, though. It's awkward. I can't look at the audience. I have to look at the camera. So, sorry. I'll look at you guys a little bit. I'm looking at this camera. I'm looking in the wrong camera. I'm sorry, guys. This is my... All right. So, they actually just built a commemorative statue for Helen Keller at the Capitol, the nation's capital. And I think that's really great. But the best part is that they made it very accurate to her. Her makeup's all messed up, her lipsticks on her teeth. She's wearing white after Labor Day. Oh, man. SUNY Albany's a good place. I'm a sophomore. Last year, I had quite a weird housing situation. My roommate was a gay dude, and my suite mates were a drug dealer and a Jehovah's Witness. So I was always going around telling jokes. The gay dude was always having butt sex in the shower. Drug dealer was always selling drugs, and Jehovah's Witness, he was knocking on our doors all night. It was a real downer. But SUNY Albany, it's good, but there's been a lot of crime lately. There's been a lot of robberies and crime. So, what I do now when I walk at night, I carry a knife with me. So if I do get mugged, they can have that too. All right, thank you guys.
And we're back on After Hours. Yeah, you like that, right?
Yes.
Ethan Ullman.
Joe! How's it going?
Interesting entrance right there.
Thank you.
Very interesting.
Tenacious D, a big influence on me.
Yeah.
Got to do the power slide.
The power slide.
Yes.
Thanks for warning me,
This is
guy.
really an uncomfortable chair.
Everybody says that.
It looks more comfortable on TV.
Yeah,
On
it
TV.
really is. I know Tyrone Lewis had some problems with that chair,
Oh.
too. He had, no neck during
No
the interview.
neck?
Yeah. So,
That wasn't really funny. I don't know why.
yeah.
They just so you know, they tell them to laugh even if it's not funny. So I'm not really funny.
Listen, don't ruin my secrets here,
Oh,
guy. So how long have you been doing stand-up?
Stand up, almost 3 years. January, I'd say, would be my third year. Not consistent. I've been more consistent lately, but
Good.
my first few years I was still in high school, so
Yeah.
I couldn't really
You couldn't really do...
devote as much time as I would have liked.
This is very true.
I like the set here. This is great.
You like that, right?
This is really great. I don't understand the perspective of this one. It's kind of like at an angle, but that one's straight on.
That is true. This is the first day we had this guy. It happens.
Yeah, what is that one?
It's a sad, lonely building over there.
A little bit. Is that like earthquake or something?
Earthquake.
Is this a chapel? Like, what's going on here?
It does have. You have obviously the perspective in the back. You have the tower, the thing.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Weird bulbs
So
right here. Let me just...
you have this radio show on WCDB.
Yes, Alternative to Sleeping with Ethan Ullman. I
Right.
suggest everyone goes and listens to it.
So you were about to say everybody go to see it real quick. I heard.
Well, you can come see it. It might be a little creepy to have you be sitting next to me looking at me, but some people do it, and they seem to like it. So, but listening to it, you can listen to it in Albany.
Can you listen on the radio now?
You can listen on the radio, because we are
The
a
radio's
radio
still going
station.
these days, isn't it?
Not as much as you'd
Yeah.
think. Not really, no.
Yeah.
But you can listen on 90.9 FM or online at wcdbfm.com. And just a quick link to help you remember, wcdbfm.com/aspx.listen live. So that's...
Then you just go on the main website and just click the
Oh,
link,
okay.
right?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right. Now you talk to a lot of different comedians on air.
I do. It's kind of tough because I'm doing the midnight slot.
Yeah.
To get working comedians who want to come on. They're usually up that late, but they don't like to commit to that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
they don't like to talk.
But I've interviewed like Paul F. Tompkins, Stephen Lynch, Jim Norton.
Yeah.
I just did Jim Florentine this past weekend.
Not bad.
He's been a hero of mine.
Has he
Special
now?
ed on Crank Yankers. Yay! That was cool.
Not bad. Now, are you performing anytime soon, or?
Nothing big. I'm
Yeah.
doing some open mics and stuff. Every Sunday night I do Comedy on the Park with Greg Idella at the Lark Tavern. And Saturday nights I've been doing Duke's Pub in Glenmont with Dave Canyon. So those are a lot of fun.
Not bad.
It's open mics, but it's only for comedians. So that's better to go to because you don't want to show up to an open mic and have to follow like some weird dude with a guitar
or
like,
weird guy with the fireman.
Yeah, or some like creepy girl who's reading her emo poetry. You don't want to do that.
Yeah,
so
like
the
live journal live. Yeah,
right.
exactly.
The comedy rooms are better.
Good. Before we finish up the show, you will give away something.
I will give away something. I think we should give it away all together.
Okay.
I got a WCDB T-shirt.
Hopefully we have the right numbers in here
some
this time.
stickers. I stole a bowl from Colonial Quad. A butter knife.
Sticker.
You can have that. I think I've got a
Koozie.
patch. Oh, yep. There's a beer koozie. For
Butter
soda.
knife.
of a knife.
Toilet
You
paper.
just put it right in your pocket and they don't even notice.
T-shirt.
Oh, I autographed a roll of toilet paper.
That.
This is a keychain. You can open
Bowl.
up bottles with it. Oh, this is a really cool patch that I
mug.
thought that people would enjoy. And what about the CDs? I brought some.
Oh yeah.
I found these
ICP.
in the,
They're still going these days.
I found
hockey.
I found these in the garbage can. And I figured
the color
that
turning.
why not
the color
give them
turning
away?
bad because that can't.
Oh yeah, there's like 10 of these in the
What
garbage
is
can.
this? Zooming on this real quick. This is weird. Look at this. It's like a crow face on here. I don't know.
got
It's
that
weird.
at one of those creepy open mics.
All right, so let's do this. Let's wrap this up.
If I win, do I get to keep it?
No. I know. It's like no. Of course.
All right, 24.
Look at that! Now you can get a piece of bread. Yeah, a piece of bread with your bowl, and then the toilet paper.
This is not included. I don't know what this is doing.
Oh, that's included in that.
That's no.
Wow. Yes, take your time with that. Don't take your time. Please wrap it up real quick.
The knife is not clean. I did use it.
You can have it.
That's just nasty. That's just nasty. Anyway, it was great having you on. Thank you for Corey Ellis showing up in the show. Thank you, Tremayne Price. And we'll see you next week!